Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Football Equipment Manager course brought to you by University of West Georgia Football. My name is Jordan Roberts, and I have been the head football equipment manager here at the University of West Georgia since the fall of 2024. And in this introductory video, we're going to be talking about my transition into the role, as well as some of the things that we're going to be talking about during this course. And without further ado, let's get started. So, transitioning from a student or graduate assistant equipment manager role at a smaller institution like Division II or Division III or NAIA straight into the role of head equipment manager for a Division I football program is one of the biggest jumps you can make in this profession. It's exciting, but it also comes with a major shift in responsibility. When I made this transition to West Georgia football, one of the biggest challenges was realizing that the job is no longer just about preparing equipment for practice and games. At the Division I FCS and FBS levels, the scale of the operation, compliance expectations, staffing structure, and overall pace all increase significantly. This guide is designed to help equipment managers make that transition successfully and smoothly. The first step is understanding the scale difference. At smaller institutions, you may be used to handling a roster of 70 to 90 players. I, for example, didn't experience much of an increase, as at Harding University, my alma mater, we typically rostered up to 130 players at the beginning of the fall season. At the Division I level, though, the number can grow quickly from 70 to 90 players to 105, which is the rule for Division I teams, that they can only have a roster of 105 going into a fall semester. And this is especially true when developmental players and practice squad members are included in the overall roster. Practice schedules also become more demanding. You are no longer preparing for a few standard weekly practices. Instead, you may be supporting multiple daily sessions, walkthroughs, travel rosters, recruiting visits, and specialized player development periods. On top of that, budgets are significantly larger, which means more purchasing responsibility, inventory, and more accountability. Brand oversight also becomes much more important at the Division I level. If your school is partnered with Nike, Adidas, or Under Armour, every piece of visible gear must meet contract expectations and visual brand standards. The next step is a major adjustment in compliance. At the Division I level, equipment managers directly connect with NCAA and conference rules. You must understand branding regulations, especially what logos can appear on uniforms, practice gear, and sideline apparel. You also have to understand student-athlete benefit limitations. Something as simple as giving out extra team-issued apparel without documentation can create compliance concerns. That's why accurate inventory tracking is essential. Every issued item, whether it's cleats, gloves, cold gear, or travel gear, should be documented clearly and consistently. Success at this level depends on administrative systems. Strong administrative organization separates reactive equipment managers from elite equipment managers. You have to start with a reliable inventory system. This can be Microsoft Excel, specialized equipment software, or a barcode-based system. The goal is simple: know what you have, where it is, and who has it. You could also create a work order system for helmet repairs, reconditioning needs, face mask swaps, player-specific requests, and facility work orders. Budget oversight is another critical area. Larger Division I budgets can disappear quickly if spending is not monitored. You must build procedures for ordering, vendor approvals, and seasonal budget reviews. At the Division I level, relationships are just as important as technical skill. Your daily success depends on strong communication with multiple departments. The athletics training staff needs quick support for safety-related issues. Strength and conditioning staff rely on practice flow and timing. Coaches need consistency, efficiency, and trust. The compliance office helps protect the program as well. Vendors or manufacturer representatives often become key partners in solving supply issues and meeting brand standards. The stronger these relationships are, the smoother your operation will run. To thrive in this role, focus on mastering 5 key competency areas: inventory control, risk management, safety compliance, staff leadership, and vendor negotiation. These are the skills that allow you to move from simply managing gear to leading a Division I football equipment operation. The jump from a smaller institution to Division I can feel overwhelming at first, but if you understand the scale, learn compliance, build strong systems, and invest in relationships, the transition becomes much more manageable. This is the foundation for long-term success as a college football equipment manager, and it's the roadmap that I wish I had when I first made the jump from Division II to Division I. In the next few videos, we will be learning more specifics on each of the topics we covered in this video. Thank you for checking out this course, and I look forward to the next few videos. Thank you.